Hello subscribers, it's me Jenny, and this is my long belated punishment video because, as you all know, my camera broke and it took a very long time for the new one to turn up, and so because I felt bad I agreed to do a punishment, which was to say anything that you wrote down in the comments. And so I'm just going to start at the bottom and work my way up. It was all in a nice order that I more or less understood, and then the comment system changed and this was in the turnovers period. So there is really no order, so if I stumble through it I apologise. Also, the sun is about to set. It is literally on the horizon right now, so if the light changes considerably during the course of this video, I apologise. Starting from the bottom, Davey555 says that he has the same thing with me as me because he has an Australian accent. I love the Australian accent, but no one around him notices it. And he says that he would like me to say, a slight inclination of the cranium is as adequate as a spasmodic movement of one optic towards an equine quadruped utterly devoid of any visionary capacity. Thank you for that. That was a challenge. I will admit that I did practice that once or twice. Kuma 1 has answered that riddle. If you can work out what it means, please type it down below in this video. Chris Ware said he missed me, so thank you Chris, you're awesome. Elia Kaikin, I'm sorry if I mispronounce anyone's handles, it's not one of my talents. He asks me to do vlogs more often, so thank you for that. I have no direct plans at the moment, but I'm sure videos like this will come out as we go, and I've been doing a lot of the We Are Movie Club hangouts recently. So feel free to enjoy that when it comes along. KSJ Hawker 94 says that he doesn't want me to say anything and just make silly faces for 10 seconds, so... I think that was about 10 seconds. Okay. Carrying on. Aldo, I'm just going to say Aldo, I'm not going to try and pronounce your surname, I'm sorry. Asked me to say something in another language, e.g. Spanish. As I said to him, I know a tiny bit of French, which is along the lines of Bonjour, je m'appelle Jenny, comment t'appelles-tu? Les flaques extérieures chauffées, which means outdoor heated puddle. It's just something that I know. I don't know why. An even smaller amount of German, which is Gemüsesuppe, which is vegetable soup, which I obviously do with a French accent. Une tasse tea mit milk bitte, which is can I have a glass of tea with milk please? I know absolutely no Spanish, and I would Google a random phrase right now, but I have no internet in my bedroom. So I'm sorry, but you've got something in another language. Oh, I can also speak sign language. That would name mine Jenny. I can also do the alphabet and one or two other phrases. LJ Hartley asked what type of camera I bought. My camera is a Samsung lens something. I'm looking at it right now and I couldn't name exactly what it is, but it's HD and it's pretty and it's black and it's understandable, which is all good things for me because I'm technically illiterate. Not as in I'm actually illiterate, as in technologically illiterate. Rambling. Mark Armano asked me to say, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. I like tongue twisters. Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. Moses who knows his toes aren't roses, as he supposes his toes is to be. A Mose is a Mose, a rose is a rose, it's got to be a Mose because it rhymes with toes. She sells seashells on the seashore. The NL has got some very Sherlock Holmesian phrases for me to say. I say you are quite right, sir. Indubitably. I disagree. Quiet you. Baxon says that he is surprised that he hasn't broken his Android, so yay for not breaking your Android. Jam on Toast, aka Chris, who has been in the comments for a long time, and I've recently started chatting to him on Twitter and in the movie hangouts, and he is one of the big contributors to We Are Movie Clubber, and he's awesome. And he asked me to do a GLaDOS impression, which we'll see how we go with this. Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Is that okay? Tiny Teddy has asked me to say, Tiny Teddy, Tiny Teddy, Tiny Teddy, time to talk to Tiny Teddy. Tiny Teddy, Tiny Teddy, time to talk to Tiny Teddy. Tiny Teddy, Tiny Teddy, time to talk to Tiny Teddy. Wow, that is a tongue twister. I'm going to go on AL as soon as I finish filming this and talk to you, because I miss you and I haven't been able to talk to you in ages. You are awesome. I will see you on AL soon. Servatorix, aka Liam, who is another awesome We Are Movie Clubber, as well as Baxon, which I forgot to mention earlier. He has asked me to do a Scottish accent, and I apologised to him in advance, and he already knows the gist of this one. This is a quote from the film The Crow Road, and it is set at a wedding. Of course, the boys are in traditional dress, and this young boy and his girlfriend-to-be decide to explore this castle, and they find a secret passage. Unfortunately, it is at the eye height of the lady, and the boy goes in first. To which she responds, "I see you wearing your kilt according to Scottish tradition. Nice beaver." And yep, the blush is happening. The blush is happening. And Andrea, awesome Andrea, has asked me to say the woodchuck tongue twister in an American accent. Oh gosh, this is gonna be horrible. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. I basically just slur my words, and I'm sorry to any American viewers, that was embarrassing. And Joanne Shu wants to say that her entire family likes my accent, so thank you for that, Joanne. My accent is a combination of watching too many period films when I was little, growing up near Oxford most of my life, having two parents that are from the Devon Dorset area, and watching way too much American content. So I guess a combination of all those things results in my voice. Probably genetics are involved in there somewhere as well. And that is it. I'm going to edit this video together to make it less ridiculously long. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all soon. Woo! And the sun has not set. This is great.